Hey folks, I got a question from somebody who's bought the complete guide to healing eczema and got a couple of questions, concerns. So I just wanted to address them in video format. I hope the writer of this email doesn't mind not getting back in written form, but in video form instead. So the first question here is, in taking the raw garlic during the healing program, do you recommend probiotics at the same time or after the 2 to 3 week period? So the garlic program is the taking of raw garlic in its completely raw organic form, chopped and taken medicinally. So chopped up nice and small, placed on a spoon and swallowed with a glass of water as if it's a pill. And it stands guard in the gut overnight. Garlic is a really strong natural antibiotic, antifungal, antibacterial, and really helps to get the general homeostasis back into balance in the body. So if you have SIBO or dysbiosis or any sort of gut bacterial imbalance, garlic can really help you to address this. And I recommend taking probiotics. Now, I will say that in my own personal healing program, I didn't take probiotics. And you might have seen my other videos on probiotics where I rate them as not crucial, not super important. However, the people that I've since coached that have taken probiotics at the same time as doing the raw garlic have gotten good results, great sleep, and it feels like we've really gotten the gut bacteria stuff sorted out and settled down really, really quickly. So the short answer is at the same time. So you do the garlic thing for 2 to 3 weeks and you can take your probiotics maybe the morning after you've taken the garlic for that 2 to 3 week period, and you can then continue taking probiotics thereafter as well. The second question they have is, you mentioned eczema as being caused by one's own stress or the stress of forebearers, but didn't further elaborate on this in the book. I see how one's own stress can lead to health breakdowns, including eczema, but how would one's predecessor's stress debt be repaid by a later generation? Sorry for not going into this in adequate enough detail for you to get it. I feel like there's probably 1 or 2 bits and pieces in the book which make so much sense to me because it's stuff that I've known for such a long time, but I can't always express it in written form in exactly the same way that I first understood it, because it's just so second nature to me now. Hope that makes sense. But anyway, what I'm getting at with this whole stress of the forebears or misuse of your forebears' bodies, so like your parents, your grandparents, if they have been living stressful lives or unhealthy lives, this can be passed down. And what I do go into the book in the book is Pottinger's experiment, where he took 2 sets of cats, and I'm going to link another video where I talk more in detail about this down below. He took 2 sets of cats and he proved that as one set of cats reproduced and then they reproduced, so there was 3 generations, and they lived unhealthy lifestyles, their health was getting progressively worse. And in the other set of cats, again 3 generations, where they ate the best food and had good lifestyles, they continued to maintain good health. But the key point is it got progressively worse. And so even though they weren't living worse lifestyles than their forebears, the effects of the poor lifestyle got progressively worse. And so that's why I can do something that may be different to what you do, and I will have a different result. I may get eczema for doing what I do, yet my next door neighbour does the same thing and doesn't get eczema because of what my forebears have done, because of what our forebears have built our genetics. So our genes load the gun, but our lifestyle pulls the trigger. Our genes have decided what general disposition we're going to get, but then how we then live can swing that one way or the other, and we may have a harder time of it simply because of what our forebears have done. I hope I've done a bit of a better job at explaining that. If not, comment down below, let me know, and maybe I'll make a video specifically on just this. Anyway, that's my video for today. If you want to get the complete guide to healing eczema for yourself, your own copy, then there's a link down below and a link on the screen now to that. And all there is to say is subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Regular videos coming to this channel now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the routine I've got into, and I'm going to stick to that. So I'll see you in the next video.